Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Three Peas in a Pod. Speaking with Mike Lowry, C Love, and Trinity Team. Today we have a couple topics that we want to talk about. I know the first topic, that we discussed offline was pretty much about the men from Minnesota. I don't know if you two have looked into the article or read about it. I haven't. I only read like small information, but it was pretty much a man who was
Missouri. He in St. Louis, Missouri.
oh, Missouri. My bad. See, yeah,
Yeah.
Missouri. Yeah. He pretty much was convicted for murder that he done. It was it 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was convicted for that, and I've been hearing things that they didn't find no evidence. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've been hearing that the people in the cell, they've been giving like testimonies to
What they
like about
saying is that the knife had someone else's DNA on it, that it didn't have
hmm
his DNA. So they
gotcha.
were like, "It's no way. Why is he being executed if it
Yeah,
isn't like 100% proof?"
Right.
right. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? I didn't, and it's weird. It's weird to me that it happened way in the 1996, but we just not hearing about it. Like weeks,
Right.
like days or weeks
Right
before the
before his
execution.
execution, because they didn't want the people to be able to protest. People get ignorant.
And it's two things. So you call me a conspiracist. It's
Oh, here
it's
we
voting
go.
season.
Here we go,
It's
Deacon.
It's the
presidential
truth.
election
Yeah.
You
year.
already know. It's election time. So therefore
Yeah.
everything gotta be racially motivated during the election times is why you just hearing about it.
Here
And
we
but
go
on
with
the
Deacon
flip
again.
side is the truth. But on the flip side, in the court of law, and not that it's right, but in their mind they feel that you went through a system already. So court like really gives you the benefit of the doubt. In appeals, you got to come up with something new. So the way it works, they say, okay, you had your day in court. That was your reasonable doubt. So if you was found guilty, now you can't bring up those same things to say this is the reason I'm innocent. And again,
Yeah,
not
Right.
saying that
yep,
that's right, but that's how it works.
Yeah, I
yep.
agree.
It's just
So since
another unfortunate situation because, I mean, is this happening to white tea people? I had to think about it. I was like,
YouTube people,
whoa. We love you too. No.
that's gonna always
They
that's gonna
gonna
always be
cancel
funny
us.
to me.
Some of my best friends are YouTubers.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny. You know what? I do got a question for you though. Since you mentioned election, did y'all hear about what happened the other day? Somebody said that Harris, I guess she had a convention to be done in Arizona, but somebody
Mhm.
had shot up the building or the room or something like that.
Wow. I'm gonna
Y'all
blame
hear
it
about
on
that?
Trump people just like he blamed it on us.
You know, I'm blaming it
Trump was
on the
like,
dude.
I got shot because of the Democrats. Boys, shut up.
I'm
Your
gonna
own
blame
people
it on
don't
the
like
dude from
you.
what's the dude who on Twitter now?
Elon Musk.
Elon. Yeah, because like the second time that Trump had an attempt, my such attempt, he had tweeted that he was like, "Why haven't nobody went after Biden Harrison?" And then out of nowhere,
Wow,
that
somebody went
happened.
there.
Yeah,
That's
but
because
like he
that's how they
said,
are. That's how those
yeah,
Republicans are.
but like
How
he
they
said, it's
all,
voting
or it's
season.
the Democrats that are in, yeah, it's voting season and they in power now. So you telling
Mute
me that
him.
you could
Mute Trinity too. He's
so
talking that
you
nonsense.
so you telling me that you can spot the second one on the golf cart 400 feet away, but you can't see a kid climbing up. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Stop playing
Right.
with my
See,
intelligence, man.
see, see. There we go, Deacon. There we go. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about.
No, it's the truth.
There we
Stop playing
go.
with my intelligence.
Amen. Amen. Hey,
Look, preach.
hey, bro. Look, God forgive me, but bro, look, I got a question for you.
Gotta
God
answer.
forgive me. Okay, so let's say you was a preacher, right? And let's say you had to
Mm,
preach, in today's service,
Mm-hmm.
how would you preach? Because nowadays preachers be like, and the Bible says, you know, how would you
No,
do it?
everybody. No, I know, but you talking more so of acting and
Yeah, how
how
would you do
They
it?
got to put on a
performance.
show. Well,
Yeah,
some,
Yeah.
the way I'm talking now, the way I talk
No, I know
during
you
my
wouldn't.
my
He
own
had like a
stuff.
glass of water and a prayer.
You see my videos now, so it's the same thing.
I can,
I talk the way I talk, bro. It's the
I
same
can see
thing.
him now.
look,
I can
Chris
see him.
be like, look, I'm finna throw this Hennessy holy water on you.
He gonna, he
And
gonna,
pray that
he
once
gonna
it kicks
say
in, you got some sense in you.
he gonna say I rebuke you about 5 times in a sermon.
No, I'm gonna
Everything. I
say
can
that
see it now.
anyway. Every little curse you be trying to throw my way. Well, they say this. This I ain't trying to hear none of that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
In
Keep
the
your little
name of
curses over there. Keep your little curses over there.
Jesus.
That's
You ever
funny.
go to the
I had to
doctor?
ask that question.
When you go to the doctor, well, your family have a history of blood
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
Look, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You're not about to
Right.
put none of them generational curses on me, man.
That's funny. They do be asking that stuff too. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What was our next topic? I know our
Speaking
next
of
topic.
family, yeah. Speaking of
Oh,
family,
family.
so
Breaking
what?
ties.
Yeah,
I think that was one of them, right?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So speaking of family, what is something that? Okay, what's something that a family member can do that can make you, drift away?
I don't really think it's nothing they could do. I think it's more your mindset, and what I mean by that, because I used to have family I run with on a daily basis when my mind was on that bull. So then when your
Mm-hmm.
mind elevate, and then you start seeing the BS for what it is, you really don't want to be around it. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
that you
Yeah.
think you better than them. It's just like I said, you matured, you elevated, and now
It's
you
the
go
energy.
back. Yeah, and you like, hold on, y'all still talking about people. You still like doing backstabbing stuff. Like that's not my MO. And then when you're in the midst of it, you don't really even know that you're doing it because you're in the midst of it. It's until you
Mm-hmm.
step back and then look and you like, whoa. So I think it's that because y'all on like y'all headed to different places. So you gotta step back. But most people always say, "Oh, well, this is blood or family is family." And I used to be one of those people,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, nah, man, that's a lie straight from the pits of hell. Because if they on some bull, I'm not about to let you drag me down with that same bull.
I agree, bro. I agree because like you do have some family members that be on that shady shit, and like you said, you don't want to be around that. So that makes me fall back. Like those, like their situation. What you see, how family members be stealing other people's money or life insurance. Doing like sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Mhm.
So yeah, I agree. That's my thoughts on that. Same boat.
I would say disrespect. Like I feel like um
Elaborate.
I don't like just being disrespectful, like just talking to you a certain way, thinking they can talk to you. Like me, I'm the youngest of five kids. So being the youngest of five, I have two older brothers and two older sisters. And obviously they forever see me as the baby. And it's like, now that I'm an adult, I have my kids and, very independent. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just
Mm-hmm.
come over here, like I have my career. It's just like you can't come over here and just talk to me any kind of way and think that I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, be that little sister that you've always known. And I just felt like sometimes they don't understand that. Sometimes they don't
Hmm.
grasp the fact that you're not the little girl or the little, the baby sister that they've always had. So it's habit, right? They've always talked a certain way, but it's just like now that I've grown, now that I've matured, it's like, okay, no, you can't talk to me like that. So
Right.
to me, it's disrespect. I wouldn't tolerate any disrespect. I'll have a conversation, and if things don't change, we don't have to be around each other. I think that's the only thing that will probably pull me away from a family member. I'm close to everyone in my family, so they already know I don't engage in drama or anything like that. Um, so yeah, I would say disrespect.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like drama. Like to me, it's like it's draining. I don't see how people can gossip and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes, I always fall back because in my life, as older I get, I love peace. So if there's no peace, then I'm a peace.
Right, right, for real.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the
and
same
that's
way.
that's big too. Like just whatever it takes to protect my peace, my kids' peace. That's what I'm gonna do. Because obviously they're the people I created. So I'm not gonna let anyone make them uncomfortable or put them in uncomfortable situations. So yeah, it would definitely be that.
I agree. Have y'all been looking at the have y'all noticed like there's like been so many trials? you know,
The
like the one with
YSL trial, the Young Dolph
Young
trial.
Dolph, yeah. Well, the YSL that's been going on for a minute now. Yeah, everybody know about that one. But y'all seen
Yeah,
the one about Young Dolph? He was killed in November 2021.
right.
He came home and went to the cookie. He went to this cookie place where he always go when he come home,
Mm-hmm.
and there was two dudes got out of the car and they bust the windows and whatever. So they had a trial. So I didn't really look at the full video, but to summarize it is that was supposed to get paid. How much was it? 40K?
Yeah, 40 banks.
Yeah, and then they only got $800. And I'm like, you gave your life away just
For
for that,
$800.
right?
But the way it
But
worked,
that's
right? So like if you on that type of time, and it's just from the stuff I know inside the industry. So all them dudes that's playing gangster or want to be gangster, they not the real hitters. So they go out and get young hitters because the
Hmm.
young ones don't really know no better. So you promise them 40K or 100K or 80K, and then after they do this killing, you don't give them that money. And now all these guys, they gonna bring you along with them is what's gonna happen because they gonna end up telling on you. So I watched the trial, and the very first day they said Juke promised them, which is Yo Gotti's big brother who got killed himself in retaliation, that he promised them $40,000, but he only gave them 800. So you took that man life for $800.
No, I don't. I feel like he gave him more, but I feel like somebody who was with them, like there was more than one person on the
Right,
job. I feel like somebody else took all the money and gave the other person $800. That's what I'm looking at
so
by
you
looking
think
at
they
the.
really broke them off what they said they were gonna do, but he ended up
I
getting
don't
more.
really. Yeah, I don't really think he got the whole amount, but I'm pretty sure he got more than $800. Because when I was looking at the video, it's to me like put my 2 cents together, the clues. I feel like the person he was working with took all the money, only gave him $800. Like they young people, you know what I'm saying? And then what's
right.
stupid about it is he was like, "Oh yeah, I just did this because I needed money for my daughter's birthday, which was the same day that I killed him." That tells me right there, like you got a young mind already.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why they go get
So
kids, but that's why I come back. So you can't put that type of energy out and it don't come back to you. In biblical terms, we reap what we sow. So if you out there
mm,
doing all that craziness, it's don't come back. It's why I always say I'm on peaceful time. Anybody got beef with me, your beef not with me, your beef with God. Now, if you bring something to me outside of try to harm me or my family, then I'm justified in whatever happened to you. But to go out and look for trouble, nah, we ain't on that type of time. But the same thing happened with Lil Boosie. So I don't know if you remember his case years ago with the
mhm.
little young boy Marlo Mike. Matter of fact, he did an interview with my homie Terrence Gangster Williams from inside of Angola. And Boosie had promised him like something like 10 or 20K for a body. And supposedly the many people that Marlo Mike killed, he only ended up getting $2,000 per body. So you kill all them people for not even a full 10
Right.
grand. Like that's crazy to me.
I hope you're understanding that. What did Young Dolph say in this song? Get paid. He said rule number one. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. You
Get
gotta
paid.
quote it. Remember,
You
He said
better
quote
rule
say
number
it.
it.
one.
You
Hey, what
better
did he say?
woo.
I'm trying to think of the. I
Hey, but he be
forgot.
knowing
He
South
said,
shit.
yeah, he was like, get the money. You know, rule number one, get the money first. Rule number two, don't forget to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Put out
Yeah,
these rules and everything will be okay. But it sounds like they ain't gonna follow the rules because like you doing all this without getting the money first. You know what I'm saying?
right. My favorite Dolph line is she liked to argue, so I sent her to law school.
Law
That's my
school.
favorite.
That's funny.
That is funny.
And
Yeah.
big news right now, and we can end with this. I want to know what's y'all topic, what's y'all thoughts on the Diddy case, man. You see how it's different revelations every day. I know we touched on it before, but now that this stuff out of the closet and you got CEOs retiring and all of this stuff, what you think about that?
I feel like they in it too. That's why they're retiring. But I also feel like that they say he on suicide. He on suicide watch.
Yeah, of course they trying to kill him. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. You said it already. That's what they're going to do because
They're
they don't
pretty,
want him to
yeah.
snitch.
They're definitely gonna try to get somebody to put a hit on them in there. Like, there's just
Yeah.
too many big names in the industry that he was cool with. Like, they even interviewed Clive Davis, and he
Hmm.
didn't even speak on P Diddy's issue or anything like that. He acted like he acted like he had amnesia and didn't know who P Diddy was. He didn't say, y'all. If y'all watch that video, he's like, and he just stayed quiet, got in the restaurant, ate, got out, got in his car, and they're like, What about P Diddy? What, y'all's relationship? Y'all were really close at one time, and he didn't say a damn word.
Hmm.
So it's just like, dang, like it's
Right.
bigger. I think it really is bigger than what it is, and then I feel like maybe they used him, like I said, maybe they used him to pay out, the females at the freaks off, hush money, right? And now that Diddy's locked up, maybe that money's not coming anymore. So there definitely is going to be more women coming out talking because now they feel safe, you know?
Yeah, they feel safe because he
Um,
locked up.
right,
No, I think they trying to drain that man money. Now, I would never
right.
condone nobody or wording anybody because I don't condone that in no form or fashion. No means no. But
Hmm.
Cassie, I know he settled the next day, so something is there. But you
Yeah.
need money in order to fight the elites and the
Even with
power that be.
Cassie, 30 million made her not move forward. So if me to me as a
Right.
female, if I'm emotionally scarred and damaged, I don't give a damn, if you're fucking trying to, sorry, I don't care if you're trying to pay me 5 million. You know what I mean? You gave me some lifetime pain. I'm gonna make sure you pay for the pain that you caused me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
to me, like, even with Cassie, I didn't like that because it's just like 30 million, then maybe
It's
maybe
hush money.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
you did.
hush
You
money.
agreed to it. So I think if in that case, I feel like, I don't know, and I probably people are gonna hate me for this, but if women are willing to take money to stay quiet, then the guy shouldn't be convicted because obviously you agreed to it at some point, um, and you were there for the money. So, and now that you're not getting it, now you want to speak, now you're damaged, now you have trauma. I just don't think that's fair for men, because just as a woman, there's no money in the world that's going to take that trauma away from me, and I wouldn't accept anything, you know but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
Um.
we'll see what happens. I'm sure there's going to be so many more women coming out, and
Yeah,
Hmm.
but they saying
yeah.
that he's going through narcotic withdrawals right now. That's the latest, and that he's on suicide watch, which tells me that they gonna kill him and say he killed himself. That's what's about
I
to
was gonna
happen.
say that they're probably gonna be like, "Oh, he committed suicide," or
Right,
"Oh, he hanged himself," because they don't
like the
want Diddy to
Epstein
talk.
person, right? Like that Epstein
Exactly.
guy. You talking about this man in prison on suicide watch, and all the guards go to lunch at the same time? Anybody that been behind the walls know that's not even logical. Cameras
Right.
everywhere, somebody's always right there, and all of a sudden nobody was on the till, and he just magically killed himself. Beat it with those lies, man. Beat it.
Right.
Yep.
But it's election year, so
Correct.
so you never know.
It's election year, so it's gonna be race, diseases. Remember that. It's gonna be
I'm be like,
some
I got
major
pregnant. It's
disease.
election year. It's election
Hey,
year. I
you
got
need
pregnant.
it's gonna be some disease that's gonna come out. You caught gorilla fungus or something. And
Gorilla.
it's no cure for gorilla fungus. So y'all gotta go get these shots. That's gonna kill everybody. Stop
Know what
it.
is funny? I gotta send y'all a TikTok video. I didn't really watch it. I seen it earlier, but I was at work. I couldn't watch it. But somebody was saying that in all those thousand of baby oil bottles,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't no oil inside there, was something else
It
inside
was
there.
drugs.
I don't know what's inside there. I gotta look at the
Oh,
video. I didn't want to hear the
No,
audio
I
because I was at
saw
work.
the three ARs they talking about that he had
Netflix out loud.
that he had three AR-15s with supposedly scratched out serial numbers. So
Mm-hmm.
from that point, I was like, they trying to hang him, man. So this man a millionaire with bodyguards, and you telling me ain't none of them got guns registered in their name? Stop it, man. You
Right,
trying to
right.
crucify his character, and then you gonna crucify him literally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys pay attention, and even, I don't know, but I ain't stupid either, but even Diddy, there's a reason why he's trying to pay the judge to get the hell up out of there, because he probably knows too, they're going to fucking out me in here in this prison. As
Yeah,
long as they have you know what I mean? Like, he has no
yeah.
protection. He has no bodyguards.
Epstein
He's there
part
by
two.
him.
You was dealing with powerful
For
people,
sure.
so you
For
sold your
sure.
soul. It's time to pay the piper now.
Because Diddy offered the judge, I think they said 50 million, and he
Yeah,
offered a
Mm-hmm.
house, and he offered his jet, and they
but
still denied
they
him.
the
Yeah, yeah.
feds. They don't want your money. They make the money. Beat it,
Yeah,
man.
it's sad, but I don't know. I think that he
Yeah,
gave
I ain't
his
got no
life.
comment on that.
Yeah, he gave his life away.